Guys, Marty is here. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video. Guys, Christmas is tomorrow. Crypto is back. Can't get a better present than that. I'm talking to some people over here. They got over $100,000 up right now in their portfolios. All right, guys, smash the like button, share the video because crypto is back and we're about to give you guys some more presents. Guys, in the chat, I want you to let me know what has been your biggest performer in these last 2 days, especially with Bitcoin bouncing. What altcoin has given you the biggest gains here in the last 2 days, guys? Let me know in the comments. I want to know. Guys, again, like and share the video. I'm seeing a lot of Phantom. As you guys know, we've been in Phantom for quite some time, so it's good to see Phantom really rebounding here. But again, guys, like and share the video. Push it to as many people as possible. I know it's the holidays, but guys, crypto doesn't sleep. This is where the biggest money-making opportunity is happening right now during these holidays. Yo, yo, yo.
What's going on, y'all?
How's everybody doing?
It is a beautiful Friday here in South Florida.
And you guys get to see our beautiful faces. Christmas Eve. Guys, Santa Claus is coming tomorrow. Ooh. But I think he made an early invitation a couple days ago with Bitcoin.
Did he start a little Santa rally maybe?
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that bounce? Bitcoin. Jeez. Blew past that 50K mark. Unbelievable. Guys, thank you for joining us on this Christmas Eve.
I appreciate you all. It is a nice, beautiful day. We appreciate you all coming today. We know that there's no other place you'd rather be than with us, right?
Exactly. And who knows? Maybe Alex is gonna pop in here. I don't know. I don't want to make false promises, right? But guys, the market's up big. We are up big right now. I mean, alts are rallying. Is this the altcoin season that Alex has been calling for?
I don't know.
He said we're early.
Like it because I'm up big. Are you up big?
I mean, I'm up pretty big, especially with Phantom. Guys, did you see Phantom? Like the last couple of days, it's up. Eddie said 40% for the week. 40% for the week. Unbelievable, guys. So again, this might be the beginning of altcoin season. We're gonna get into a lot of graphs, a lot of charts. But guys, as you already know, smash the like button. Share the video, send it to your grandma, your grandpa, your dog, all right? And you guys already know what this is brought to you by, which is it's brought to you by Fundamental Secrets. And we got a little holiday special going on for you guys. It is 20% off, guys, 20% off right now for the next week going up until the new year. Our final sale of the year. We've had a couple. This is the last big one. So again, guys, Go to www.thefundamentalsecrets.com. We got another discount going on. Take advantage of it. You'll get to talk to me, to Johnny, maybe even Alex. I don't know, but submit that application, guys.
It could be a late Christmas gift if you haven't been able to get someone that gift.
I know a lot of people are probably asking for material things for Christmas, but I personally like to reinvest into my education and into my investments. So that's just me. But hey,
just be real with them. They're just not going to get it in time.
Guys, you guys are going to get in time. Come on. We got a lot of juicy things for you here. I'm going to let Armando start us off. We got some news. We got some charts. So let's just get into it, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. There's been a lot of things that happened this week. Obviously, the market's rebounded. I just pulled out some random pieces of news that I thought were really interesting. Obviously, as you guys know, I'm really starting to get into NFTs. So Kraken, actually, if you want to pull it over here to my screen, Eddie, Kraken's deciding to add their marketplace, right? If you haven't heard. Yeah. As you can see here, what's really interesting about their marketplace, though, is that they're going to be able to borrow against their NFT. So their valuable CryptoPunks, which if you haven't, I don't think if you saw that, the flippening happened this week.
The flippening did happen.
The flippening happened. So if you didn't know what the flippening was in NFT world, basically the CryptoPunks overtook, what was it, Bored Ape Yacht Club?
Yeah, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and then I believe, was it maybe Crypto Bull as well, or no?
All I know is that they're the most expensive NFT on the market, as far as I know, on the place. And basically, now you're going to be able to borrow, like collateralize it as if you would anything else you would in like the normal finance world. So this is just adding more legitimacy to DeFi and adding more avenues for people to use their NFTs, their crypto, and this is just pretty awesome, I think. And you'll probably see other crypto exchanges follow suit and add their own version of this for whatever chain they have on their exchange. So pretty innovation. This is pretty innovating. Obviously, this is pretty cool. If you guys didn't know as well, this week they actually had a pretty awesome NFT drop. Steph Curry. If you didn't hear this, he actually broke the record for three-pointers of all time in the NBA with 2,974. I mean, he's obviously going to keep adding to it, but that's the record-breaking number. So he came out with an NFT. What's really interesting about this, obviously the price was $333. Obviously, he had his choice of what NFT or what chain he wanted to come out on. He obviously chose to come out on Polygon, which was obviously really awesome because the gas fees are really low, almost non-existent. So if you see now, this is the OpenSeas page. These are some of the different NFTs. I was actually able to get two of these. Me and my girlfriend each got one. I got the flow and she got the warp. So as you can see, we're actually up pretty big in terms of floor price right now. The day after they came out, these were actually pretty high, even up close to like 2 ETH, 1.4 ETH. They're probably going to come back up. But I mean, imagine these people who got the unanimous and broken history. You know, they're sitting on 22 ETH, 2.3 ETH. It's just a major come up. I was pretty happy about this. I'm obviously going to hold on to these for a little while. They have a lot of utility. They're obviously going to be able to be used on Gala, on Gala, Metaland or no? Yes, Decentralized and Sandbox. So that's going to be pretty freaking cool. I can't wait to actually use them on there on my avatar. Only 2,974 people have these. So yeah, that was a pretty big come up.
You could also buy it with a credit card, right? This was
that was the interesting part. Obviously, when you were able to buy them, it didn't come out as in you can buy them with like ETH or Matic in this case because it came out on the Polygon network. You actually were able to buy it with a credit card, which actually gave, I feel like a lot of people more access to it. But I heard that they had a lot of issues with the actual sale online. I was actually able, like I said, I was actually really lucky to be able to get two. But I heard that there were a lot of issues with the way that they were coding the website. People from the West Coast not even being able to access it. So
time difference.
Well, not even because of the time difference. Apparently, it was something coded into the website that wasn't allowing people to buy the actual NFT. It was a pretty crazy thing. They got a lot of backlash for it on Twitter. So, like I said, pretty lucky to be able to have one. Part of history, I feel like. So, I want to share that with you. I did share that on the FS Secrets group. The day it was coming out, a couple hours. So I believe a few people were hopefully able to join me in on that acquisition. So if you did join me, obviously you're up pretty big right now, and depending on how long you hold it for, it can obviously keep going up. So
yeah. Well, Eddie, if you want to tap in here, guys. So again,
Alex wants you to sell him my NFT. NFTs. It's in the chat.
What's the floor price now? Like, what's over 1.5 ETH?
The floor price right now is actually a little bit low. I wish I would have bought more because some of the floor prices right now is at 0.59 ETH. When they originally came out, there was at 1.4. They were actually going as low as 0.2 ETH. So I'm sure some people came up already,
Oh, yeah.
even if they bought in at that 0.2 ETH price. So pretty crazy stuff.
Are you ready, Marty?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for you guys. So again, we've had a massive rally, guys, right? So this is Bitcoin here. This is on the daily chart. So again, we're having this massive bounce right here with Bitcoin. This was a very, very important level for us to bounce through here. And now we're, actually getting up potentially above that bull market support band, which is what we've been looking at for quite some time. And again, the next level that we really have to watch out for is this over here. All right, this is like that 56, 57K level, because if we do take a look here, this is pretty much like our previous local top, which comes back to, around that May timeframe, right? This is when, we hit that all-time highs here, which was what, 64K. Then we had that sell-off, the bulls push it back up to around here. And then we had that inevitable March or May, June, July correction. So we're not out of the woods yet. Right, it's very good. Right, it's looking very healthy for Bitcoin. We're teetering around that 50, 51K level. And again, like I said, the next stop is that 57K level, because, once we do inevitably, breach it and, go back to test all-time highs, that is the confirmation that this bull market is nowhere close to being over yet. All right, especially with this bounce back that we had, guys, there's no way we're in a bear market. All right, 57K, that's the last kind of final boss we have to get over. And then, we're off we go for the next 2-3 months, or lengthening cycle theory, whichever one.
Honestly, the chart's looking real juicy, and like we've said, on-chain has been agreeing with us in terms of how healthy the market looks, and how the pullback was kind of needed. But this is super interesting, right? So this market, we talked about this earlier in the week, right? How we mentioned how this might be, I don't want to say a trap, but just how you have to be paying attention to the market, I feel like, very closely this week, just because of the low level of liquidity that's going to be going into maybe following the next couple of days.
Yep.
Obviously, people are going to be on holidays. Tomorrow's going to be prime day for them to want to drop the market if they're going to want to drop it. So this is just something you have to keep your eyes on, right? So it's obviously really nice to see this rally happen. Obviously, we want to see a little bit more confirmation. Once we get above that 53K level, I feel like we're going to have a little bit more indication of which way we're going to be going. And then obviously, like Marty said, once we get past that 57K level, which was previous local tops, then that gives us even further confirmation that we're going to be continuing this bull run.
Yep.
So just keep your eyes out on the market. Obviously, you don't want to be glued to it. Tomorrow's going to be a day for family. So hopefully you have a little bit of time set aside for that. But yeah, what else you got for us?
And then Eddie, I got a couple more charts here. So again, once we're having these corrections and these bounce backs, you really want to start looking at what is going to be the ecosystem or niche to recover the fastest, right? And right here, this is the Metaverse Index, right? Basically all the top Metaverse projects compared to ETH. And as you can see, we already had a massive, we're having a very big bounce off this trend line, right? The uptrend that we're having here. So this is something that I was speculating as well, that we would be seeing a resurgence in the metaverse, probably that would be the first ecosystem to really come back. Like I was saying earlier, we're seeing alts rally, right? So this chart right here, this was Alex sent it over to us, and we've actually been looking at it as well. So this is basically comparing the top 5 altcoins in terms of market cap, which is, your Solana, Binance, Cardano, Luna, and AVAX compared to Ethereum. And, we've been pretty much finding support at this level right down here. And now we're actually, breaking out, right? Now we're actually having a breakout right here. So basically this would indicate that the top 5 alts are about to have some parabolic moves here, right? Seeing that 15, 20% gain here, maybe on that weekly basis. So again,
this just goes hand in hand with like what altcoin season, right, guys?
Yeah, like what Alex was saying is like he might be calling it early, a month in advance, but maybe not anymore, right? No. Maybe it's actually already happening right now. Christmas is right around the corner.
And I'm sure you have the chart pulled up too for ETH dominance. So like he pulled up, right? So you're kind of seeing ETH, not, let's say, maybe it might not be affected in price action, but it's losing dominance in towards of its market dominance that it has over the entire market, right? So you're seeing these other top 5 coins compete very well with Ethereum in terms of price action, right? So like in terms of if you're actually holding these coins over Ethereum, you actually might be making more money than holding Ethereum itself, right? Especially, let's say, if you were holding Luna.
Oh my gosh, Luna's up like 16x.
AVAX, all these top 5 coins have been doing so well lately, and it's going to continue, right? As that chart just kind of shows, dominance is going to continue in an upwards trajectory for these top 5 coins. Bitcoin dominance is going down. We'll show you that in a chart in a moment. So all these different factors are kind of coincides with what Alex was saying earlier with an altcoin season, right? You're seeing these top 5 altcoins do so well against Ethereum itself. You're seeing Ethereum lose a little bit of its dominance. You're seeing Bitcoin lose some of its dominance. So where does all that go? That goes to all these different alts. And you see some amazing growth soon.
Yeah, and just on top of, more and more people are starting to move to these layer 1 solutions, right? They're starting to, do most of their, trading even on like a Solana, right? Or like a
And I'm going to talk about this in a moment too, but like look at Polygon, right? Like I brought it up on Monday how they're going to be doing the integration with Uniswap, and the integration actually finally went through, right? So if you go on Uniswap, you can actually trade using Polygon now.
Yeah,
right.
Crazy.
So that's literally insane, and the fact of how much money, I feel like that's something that we're actually going to we should actually test here in the office, since it's just it's the ending of the year now, and we're going into a new year. Like Alex has said before, he spent so much money on Ethereum gas fees using Uniswap before. I think it'd be an interesting test to see how much money he'd save going into the new year. Using Polygon on Uniswap instead of using maybe ETH. So that might be an interesting test.
Yeah, he should show, Alex, if you're watching this, you should definitely show us what your total gas fees are for the year. Because I know at the beginning of the year it was already quite high, and obviously, a lot more of the layer 1 and layer 2 solutions were coming out, and he moved over to that. But it would still be interesting to see how the amount of gas fees he has is like some people's portfolio sizes, right? But Eddie, if you just got a couple more charts to go over here, guys. So again, this is Bitcoin dominance, kind of what Armando was talking about. So this is again on the daily time frame. So this was so this has been really since December. We've been on this decline, right, with Bitcoin dominance, and now we are forming like this M pattern. Me and Armando were talking about it before the live stream. Basically an indication that we'll probably just continue to see that downtrend with Bitcoin dominance. And we're at 40%. Alex has talked about it from time to time, and so have we. Where we might be in a situation where Bitcoin dominance might not really ever get up to that 50% level anymore, right? Maybe that's as high as it'll go.
That's as high as I think it'll ever go. We'll never see it get past that point again. We might not even see it get back to its original highs of like the high 40s with the way things are going, right? So with its continuing downtrend, this is where you're gonna see other alts pop off, like we were talking about, right? So that chart just kind of shows it, right? It's forming a nice little M pattern, and as you know, M patterns are usually kind of once they're confirmed, it's usually a continuation of downside. That was on the daily chart, so if you can probably start seeing it develop on like even the smaller time frames, you'll probably start seeing that develop on there as well. So
yeah, and then looking at another chart, we're looking at the top 100 cryptos versus Bitcoin here, Eddie. So again, we are testing a very major resistance here. This is a resistance that we had back in. This was April of 2018, and then these two resistances were back in June of this year, and then September. So again, we're testing this resistance. Are we about to see this breakout here that's going to inevitably cause all of these alts to rally, right? So we're testing resistance. It's only been 2 days, but again, things are looking very, very juicy and in altcoin favors right now. So load up some altcoins here, guys. I'm personally sticking to a lot of metaverse plays, right? A lot of these gaming cryptos, everyone is really speculating that they're about to have another blow off top because, last couple of weeks here, people were saying, "Hey, it's the bear market," right? And we were even looking at certain avenues that it could be a bear market potentially, right? But obviously, everything else was looking very bullish. On-chain metrics, news overall. We stuck to our guns. We stuck to our fundamentals, and now we're obviously going to reap the rewards because we've been dollar cost averaging.
I hope you all been right.
Yeah, I mean, Alex has been doing a lot of buying in the Fundamental Secrets private Discord group. So now it's just one of those things like. We stuck through it, and now let's see what these bad boys can do.
Right. So like at this time, right, a lot of you are probably going to be asking, is it a time to start buying now, right? So I might wait because I think we're probably going to see either a small kickback or a small retrace to confirm this uptrend that we're going to be continuing. So we always say don't buy on top of green candles. So wait for your entry, right? Let price come to you. Don't go towards the price. That's one of our coaches, Matt, the Wizard. That's one of his great sayings, right? He says, don't go and buy price on green candles. Let price go toward you. Set orders at prices that you want to buy at, and it'll eventually get to that order, right? So buy smart. don't go spending your Christmas money on this right now. Is what I'm saying, basically. No financial advice, though, right?
Yeah, it's never financial advice, but again, guys,
we made our bets, and I feel like we're
Yeah.
reaping the the benefits of it, right? So we were all saying, look at all these different coins. Alex said it a bunch of times. Look at FTM. FTM was what, at $1.25, almost $1.30. We're back to $2. So if you were able to DCA, just things like that, right? And we've even called other coins, right? And we always call them here on the YouTube. Look at his Twitter channel. If you haven't been following Alex on Twitter, what are you doing?
You guys follow Alex on Twitter, follow him on Instagram. I believe he even has a Snapchat now. I don't know if we have it set up for the influencer yet, but I'm sure we will soon. TikTok, and guys, most importantly, like the video.
Please.
Again, drop the
Share
likes.
it with a friend.
Share it.
We're here on Christmas Eve.
Spread the Christmas spirit.
We're spreading.
We're here delivering you
Christmas
good
Eve
news.
spirit.
Everybody is out. They're relaxing with family, whatever. Guys, we're still at it. We're looking at charts. We're looking at news.
We working.
We're working. We'll probably be doing the same thing tomorrow. Alex might even do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know. Guys, just smash that like button. All right? You guys see the effort we put in, and we back it up
Yes.
with truth and facts.
Always.
Things that cannot be argued otherwise. But yeah. And then what other news you got for us here, Armando? I know that that was huge news as well on I saw on the block. I don't know if you have it pulled up. Over $1 trillion worth of transactions have occurred on decentralized exchanges. I actually have it pull it up here, Eddie, if you want to tap in. So in the year 2021, right, the year of the DEXs, right, the decentralized platforms, over $1 trillion in trading volumes occurred this year. All right. 858% increase compared to 2020. And yeah, back in December of this time last year, it was only $115 billion. Here, I actually have the volume pulled up here on my iPad. But as you can see right here, like I was saying, so $1 trillion in trading volumes this year, almost 1,000% increase, right, in 1 year just on DEXs alone. That's why you saw like your sushi swaps, your Uniswaps really taking off at that time. And then even just in the month of May, right? That was like when all that volatility and craziness was happening. It was about $162 billion or $163 billion worth of trading volume occurring there. And as we can see, Uniswap is still the leading force in the DEX world, right? Just because it is the most popular. That's where a lot of times, a lot of the big gains are made, right? Per se, like with a lot of these super, super low market cap gems. However, we've seen it come on to like Binance Smart Chain,
Yep.
Phantom, Matic. So we can definitely see that it's starting to lose its dominance factor, right? So it'll just kind of be like, the Bitcoin of DEXs, and then there's going to be all the other ones coming out with their own solutions. So it's funny how things correlate that way, right?
Awesome. Well, let's see what kind of questions you guys got for us, Marty. Let's pull it up.
All right. Yeah. What do you guys got for us? Let's chat. All right. So just reading it here. You guys deserve more than 49 likes. That's what I'm saying. We deserve like 490 likes. 4,000.
49 likes. Come on.
Come on, guys.
There's
Get those
over
likes
200 of you in here. Come on. I hope you guys like us as much as we like you.
How much does FS cost? Again, guys, just go to the website, thefundamentalsecrets.com, submit an application. You'll get to talk to Johnny and I, and we'll go over all the promotional discounts and everything like that. Was this dump the bottom for now? So again, it's looking like it.
You're seeing kind of like a rounding bottom being put in on the chart. So yeah, it's looking like, we don't want to say obviously the bottom is in. Obviously anything can happen. But obviously, like we've been mentioning this before, that wick can always come be down and that wick is still down there, and it can still come down to be filled. So that's always a possibility. That's always on the horizon. So you always have to play that with that in mind. Obviously right now it's looking like we're obviously pulling away from the zone and going towards the next zone, which, like we said, 53K could possibly be the next deflection zone. So like we're saying, right, there's a bunch of different confirmations you have to be watching out for. And this just is something that's pretty much saying that the bottom isn't basically in, but that we're heading in the right direction.
And then I also saw somebody's question saying basically how long will bear markets be, going forward from here? Again, nobody really knows, right? If we do look at it historically, it's been, a multi-year kind of phase, 2-3 years at some points. This bull market's unlike, any other ones before. It's looking to be a lot longer than usual with, not as much volatility, kind of what we saw in 2013 and 2017. So it's not to say that a bear market can't happen, but it might be a lot shorter and kind of,
It'll be a lot different than it was last time, right, guys? Because, like,
right.
We always want to say that, there's institutions now and everything like that. There's been institutions always in this sort of market. But now there's just an inflow of new institutions. So is that going to help prop the market up and keep it from going into an extended bear market? Then, maybe that's a possibility. But we don't know that, right? So we have to see how the market plays out. We can only go with what's based off in front of us. And right now, that's just the case.
Yep. Couple more questions. Where do we get our news? Like you guys see, we use a lot of the basic crypto news aggregators like the Block Crypto, Decrypt, Cointelegraph. Other good ones are obviously like your social media platforms. Twitter's honestly,
obviously popping off.
Yep.
That's where you can sometimes, like Alex says, get some alpha information.
Yeah, that's like we're going to get like really raw, info that's just coming out. And then obviously you want to, go and research it, really verify it. But that's another great place. So, just wherever you see people always collaborating on crypto about, right? Try to get that alpha
on Discord,
info.
Right?
Discord.
Discord's a great place where you'll see a lot of these prominent places have a Discord server. So you always got to go and verify it yourself. But there's various forms of avenues for news.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, we'll answer a couple more questions here later on. Again, just looking at CoinMarketCap here. Again, alts are popping. Your top 10 are doing well. Even Dogecoin's up, Shiba's up a little bit. Again, everything is up right now. Algo ran 12%. I actually did end up buying some Algo myself. So Decentralized, Axie Infinity.
Some of my favorite alts are starting to start.
Sandbox.
Rose,
Yep.
like we said, FTM, obviously. Some of these great alts are just. My portfolio is happy this morning. Is all I'm saying. After everything. So, we'll see how this continues through the weekend, guys. Obviously, today's institutions are open today. Obviously, it's Christmas Eve. But you'll probably start seeing some light volume goes towards the afternoon after this morning, and then obviously. They're not open on Saturday and Sundays. Crypto markets are, but you won't see the institutions in play. So keep an eye out.
Yeah, make sure you guys are taking profits, right? Don't be chasing moonbags, right? We just had basically a month of selling off.
Hell yeah.
So enjoy some profits, right? No one's saying sell out all the way, and then just be wary, okay? We did have an upswing. We might, like Armando was saying, have a slight drawback, right? It'll be healthy before we continue that final push up to that 57K or 100K Bitcoin, whatever it may be. We do have a very big video dropping here soon from Mr. Alex himself. So you guys better be ready. I think it's later today. Alex, if you want to answer in the chat, it's either later today or come Christmas, one of those two. But very big video. I think you guys are going to recognize the person he's having this interview with. And we're all very excited. A lot of really good topics were being covered.
It's one of our bigger interviews that we've had. I know I'm really excited to watch it myself. I haven't been able to see all the behind the scenes yet. So keep your eyes out, right? Because I know I can't wait to watch it. And have we teased who it is yet?
I don't think we've teased it yet, no.
I thought we've teased it, but if
I might put it on my Instagram. So
if not, we're gonna keep it a secret if we haven't teased it yet. I don't know. I'll let Alex spoil the beans in the chat if he's in the chat.
You guys know how those videos are. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So he already knows. Okay.
All right.
Video coming out this weekend. I checked them.
Ooh.
There you go.
Right.
There we go. So I'm
it.
excited for that, guys. It's Bit Boys.
So they didn't hear anything I just said.
Yeah. So if you haven't, you can't hear Eddie here, obviously. But he just told us, it is going to be BitBoy Crypto. I'm really excited for that. I hope you guys are. Alex is real, and he, like he said in the chat, he checked him. So we'll see what he means by this. Pretty cool.
But yeah, guys, that's really kind of it for us. Nothing too crazy. Market's looking good, healthy. We've all been really excited. It is the holiday season, so please do enjoy time with your family. Be healthy, right? Don't be going crazy over crypto too much because we still have a little bit over a week left in this year alone, right? So
next Friday,
reflect on all the volatility, all the things that have happened, the memories, the NFT boom, the May correction, the bounce back in August, and then September, November, everything.
Think about how much we've been through in this year.
And then just now think what could potentially happen in 2022. So again, looks like Metaverse is leading the way. That's probably where the biggest gains will be made on top of layer 1 and layer 2 solutions. Your Alex loves ZK rollups, guys. He loves ZK rollups. So that could be another big factor in 2022, guys. But
you're seeing it play a big factor in Matic, right? Your Matic is paying big into ZK rollups, and you can see they just tested all-time highs, and they're probably going to be breaking all-time highs pretty soon and be in price discovery. So. Keep your eyes out on it. ZK rollups have been mentioned multiple times. So when that trend takes off, don't say we didn't tell you.
Exactly. And as usual, guys,
yes.
If you always want this information way before the live streams, the YouTube videos, You guys already know where it happens. TheFundamentalSecrets.com. Guys, go to the website, check it out, submit an application. You'll talk to Johnny and I, and let's get you guys in. All right, let's get you guys into that alpha information. Instead of having to wait for our beautiful faces, you can see our NFT profile pics in Discord and get your alpha information that way. All
There
right.
you go.
And then, as Alex usually says, guys, if you don't get with it,
You will get left behind. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for joining, guys.